Hi everyone, this is Triple Valve 62 at the depot, and welcome to the channel today, and thanks for joining me. Just really a quick mention and really a thank you to all you guys and girls out there who've been checking out the vintage London transport stuff that's been uploaded on the depot's channel recently. Thanks for the thumbs up and thanks for the comments as well, much appreciated. And I'm glad you stopped by and watched those. And don't forget, the depot is open 24 hours and there's never a train that will leave without you. There will always be a train available to catch. Anyway, moving on today's subjects will be model railways, and I thought I'd share with you a little idea and project that I came up with actually about 15 to 20 minutes ago. It was inspired by this, what I found lurking on one of my shelves. I forgot I had loads and loads of Hornby straight platforms. They're in a bit of a state, they need a bit of a clean up, and nothing a craft knife and a bit of sandpaper and a bit of painting can't disguise. But as you can see, I've got 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 pieces of Hornby straight standard platform, cleaned up and prepped and sorted out and basically painted. These will come in very handy. I'm going to basically, with the local council's planning permission, we're going to build a station on the other side of Bentley Park. I'll show you where we're going to propose our station very shortly on the camera, but in the meantime we're just really excited to share with you these bits of platform. And you may think, well, what's so exciting about these bits of platform? Well, believe it or not, in the world of model railways, everything is damned expensive, as you know, and it's always great when you find things that you forgot you had from a previous layout and think, oh, I'm glad I didn't chuck it away because it'll come in handy. And this is the scenario case today. We have some spare platform in front of us today, and I just know that if we paint these sides up with some sleeper grime or some frame dirt and do those nicely and just repaint the platform surfaces maybe, they will look really quite good. So anyway, I'm going to show you when we clean those up later on. We're going to put them actually, but what I'm going to show you is now I'm going to take the camera for a little roam just over to the other side of the layout, and I'll show you exactly where we're going to put this new station. So stay tuned. Okay, I'll just zoom in and show you our current situation. It's going to go over here. So as you can see at the moment, we've got a very short little staff hall which lives over there. It's just a single platform with 2 ramp ends and a signal box. And moving off the ramp end, there's not much going on in terms of station over there, only a very, very short little platform. And as you can see, we've got a 2 coach train and my B1 sitting over there at the moment. There we go, it's a better shot. You can see that space there basically where the train's sitting now. I'm proposing right up to the level crossing where the loco is at the moment, where it stood. I'm going to go roughly from where the front of the loco is all the way up to there. So what I'm going to do basically is do away with that ramp end just past the signal box there, take that off and connect the straight platform sections back up to that and all the way up to near enough the level crossing. However, we've got a little bit of demolition to do. What I'm going to do is basically these 2 sidings over here, I'm going to take that point out and plain line the siding. So we're going to basically lose that point there. That right hand spur off that set of switches, that's coming out, that will no longer be there, and that siding that's close to the loco on the far right will be gone. But the one nearest to the coal stage we're going to keep. So out of 2 sidings we're going to lose 1 but gain a long platform in its space. So those 2 lights there, that yard lamp there and that one there, will be resighted. The semaphore signal will be removed and probably mounted on the platform, and that area will hopefully be transformed and look a little bit better. And once I do the platforms up, add some vegetation and bits and pieces and maybe a few little of my custom made flower bed pots, they should look quite nice. Anyway, that's what we're going to go for. So it might involve a little bit of work, and when I've finished it all I'm going to show you. So here's a preview, as they do say, before and after. So this is before at the moment, and hopefully in the next shot you'll see a transformation. So stay tuned and let's get going. Okay, it's been about 24 hours since we last talked about doing the platforms. In the previous shot you saw some old sections of Hornby straight platforms, and I said that I was going to transform them into something quite unique, or certainly do something with them. Okay, so 24 hours has elapsed, and I'm going to show you the station so far that I've put together out of those little bits of platforms. And here it is. I'm just waiting for the scenic material to dry on it. Should be dry by this evening. And basically all I've done is just repaint the surface of the platforms, leave the white edges as they are, a little bit grimy because that helps, and just basically repainted the surface of the platform with an emulsion undercoat grey paint. Exactly the same stuff that I used in my roads when I first built the layout. And just added a Hornby waiting room there. And all I've done, guys, is put some static grass strips along the edge of the platform, covered it in glue, put some woodlands blended turf, and then just with a very fine paintbrush, or I use one of these actually, a cotton bud, just dip it in some red paint and basically skim the top of the static grass material very quickly in random little movements like that, and you get instant flowers. I think that's quite effective. And I'm really pleased with that so far. It's just drying off nicely, so once it's dried I'll give it a little tap and a brush off, and it should be there for a long time. Also, the other thing I've done as well, you notice the platform actual sizes, they vary. If you look, for example, up here in the camera shot, you've got a standard width straight platform. When you come up to the next bit, because of the configuration of the track layout where it's going to sit, it would fail the siding too much by sticking out a little bit further. So what I've done, I've actually cut one of the sections, or two sections down the middle with my Dremel, and added two shorter sections. So as you can see here, I've actually cut the platform in half just for those two bits there, and then back up to normal width from that point onwards. That looks quite good. The edge of the underneath the platform walls there, I've painted a darker colour, the boring factory Hornby grey. It looked a little bit too boring, so I got rid of that and painted it with some rail match frame dirt, and I think it looks quite good. Actually looks better, I think, and I'm really pleased with that. So that is going to go and be positioned into place opposite the depot, and we will have a nice station, or a nice long station halt for our stopping services there at least. So I just thought I'd give you a little quick look at what I've done. I've stuck some flower bits there that I made myself as well. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll get this all in place, I'll tidy up the track a little bit, and hopefully I'll get things in position and you can see how it looks in situation. But there you go, as you can see it's quite a long platform now. I've had to put it on my workbench to show you guys how long it is, and I'm really pleased with it. So at least I'll be able to have nice long trains stopping there, and it'll look quite good. And also it'll take a little bit of bareness off that side of the layout and have a station over there. Anyways, I'll stop this now and I'll put it in position, and when you see me again shortly, hopefully it will be in position and we've got some things running past it. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, it's a couple of hours later on in the evening. Just had dinner and tidied up, so by the time I'd done that, everything was drying off nicely. So it's all in position, so ready for the big unveil, and it's in situ, so I'm going to show you now our brand new station stroke starfault on Bentley Park. Here it is. What I'll do, I'll bring the camera down at track level so we can see what's going on. So as you can see, just comes up shy of the level crossing, which is great, which is exactly what I want to do. Blends in that area quite well. And as you can see, we've got everything in situ. We've done a gauge test. There's plenty of clearance, as you can see from this wagon here I'm using. There's plenty of gauge clearance between the outside of a train or rolling stock and the edge of a platform per prototype, so it's not going to scrape on there and cause any clearance problems. And it's a straight bit of track anyway, so you wouldn't have that, but it's nice and clear. But as you can see, cutting down a couple of the sections of platform in half with a Dremel and shortening them has really worked well, both scenic wise and prototype operational wise, because now you've got a little bit of clearance, well quite a lot actually, for the siding or the head shunt to the coal stage. And just the practicality of this whole thing, it doesn't just look pretty, it's functional, because now I haven't got to worry about changing points over this side of the layout. The only set I've got remaining that are manual are that set of switches there, which is a 2-road into the coaling stage and the ash plant, and also on the other side I've got a set of switches that control a 2-road engine shed, which is over there. So this is good, because now at least the turntable deck itself, if you look at this in lengthwise guys, you can fit a tender engine on there or a diesel loco. Most of the Hornby locos, in fact all of them, will fit on there quite comfortably. I've got I think it's a Bachmann 9F that just about squeezes on there because it's quite a long loco. But the whole principle of this this build in this new section over here was that I could put an 040 little tank engine, or a little 040 Peckett, something like that, an industrial tank engine, saddle tank for example, and have that coupled up to say 2 coal wagons. Having selected the outlet for the turntable, then the 04 could bring the coal wagons 2 at a time down this road here and onto like a little head shunt down the end. And that's how the coal wagons, as you can see from where I've set it up at the moment, so, excuse me, as you can see, these coal wagons would now have a function. They would actually go on this head shunt behind the platform, and they would be hoisted up the hoist and into the coal tower, and then obviously put through the hoppers and then into the tenders of the locos. So what I've got to do, the track bed where I've relaid it, as you can see guys, I've just painted the baseboard, which was green, because remember this whole baseboard is a table tennis table, ping pong table should I say, and the colour of it is green. So what I've done is just I've painted where the track used to be on the other bit. I've painted the baseboard a matte black in that area there. Oops, where is it? There we go. And I've just got to put some ash and some coal dust colour ballast in the forefoot, and do that very loosely I think at some point. But anyways, the track's in there, it runs electrically, it works, which is great, and it's all in. So what we're going to do now is probably vacuum off a little bit of the scattered material from the platforms and just really tidy up a little tiny bit. But operationally she works, she's in. And the signal, also there used to be a signal up here as well that matched in the same place as this one. That I've got rid of that one. I've just moved it up very slightly to the country end of the platform up there. So that lives there now. And right next to it is the signal box. So that works as well. So quite happy with that. Just really overall satisfied with this nice long platform now. So at least this circuit has a nice station to stop at, and it gives you a great appearance of a bit more added things to the layout. So there we go, in short, that's my platform I've done, guys. Hope you like that. And I'll just run it along there so you can see, and I hope that you think that's okay. I think it's okay. I think I'm quite pleased with that. And once again, the platform finish is exactly what I use for my roads over here. The road surface is exactly the same paint. It's Dulux matte emulsion undercoat, and it's toned down slightly with a little bit of black paint and a little bit of coal dust mixed in with the paint to give a dirty road surface as opposed to a clean grey one. And there we go. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. This is Triple Valve 62 at the depot saying thanks for watching, and I'll probably finish off with running some trains, and I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy and all the best.